Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Hand of Fate 2. Having a really good time with the game so far. We got goldies on these levels. 3 done, 19 to go, I think, and the last one was the most engaging one by far so far. So I don't know what's going on with these other ones. Let's try the Empress first. Still only have 1 companion. Gain enough fame to wield the mighty Hretha's Ire. Encounters with Northerners are common in these parts. So for supplies, we get to bring Brigand's Blades with us, but nothing else. Oh, I accidentally took it out. We probably do want to add. Yeah, there we go. Probably do want to keep that in there. Because there's Northerners, we certainly want to take one-handed weapons, and I believe... Oh my god, we have so many equipment options now. We've never used billy clubs. They have a token associated. Let's take them. Cardinal Blade, Exquisite Blade, Warrior's Axe, Winter's Bane. Winter's Bane is the one that's really good against Northerners, so let's take that. Let's take our new shield, which we don't know what it does. It's much worse as a shield, apparently, but probably makes it up somewhere else. Let's take actual armor, which we've never seen before. 2 rings, maybe, and then the Lord's Diadem, which I don't even know what it is. And then finally, I think we should take the Exquisite Blade, which we've also never seen before. You know, we've now got more than enough encounters and equipment to make totally new decks every single time, which is neat for us. So obviously we'll take a... Oh, we can't even put a Brimstone card in the deck, so I don't know what this is going to do for us. We can take a Platinum card, but only 1. Let's put some new stuff. Winding Trail, Empire Contacts, Exploring the Wilds, Friendly Innkeeper, Palace Armory. We've never succeeded on Malaclipse's problem. We've never succeeded on Market Thief, so we'll try to get those tokens to unlock some new cards. I don't think we've done Distressed Damsel, and let's just throw in a little Deepwater here as well. And there's our deck. I don't know if it's a recommended deck, I don't know if it's an ideal deck, but it's what we're going to start with regardless. That's half the fun, I think.
A symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one.
Okay, we got 2 tokens, a gold and a silver, so there must be a way to complete the mission without getting perfect.
Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game.
Oh, really?
The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Not menacing. Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Hretha's Ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. We can't use it though. Oh, it's a platy.
It's a powerful force.
Bash causes additional damage to armor. Cannot riposte, of course. Performs a powerful strike on special that causes knockdown to a single target. Impact tracks enemies and causes stun. Alright, so we'll put that in storage for now. The weapon is heavier than you imagine, perhaps wielded down by some, or weighed down by some hidden magic preventing you from wielding it to its potential. So we need to begin encounters, or get encounters to gain fame. The Elder looks straight into your eyes as though peering into your soul. And he said, not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Hretha's Ire. You do well to remember that. Obviously, we'll ask some questions. Ask what we must do. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The town of Brighton is surely in danger and must be warned. Alright, okay. Ask how to use Hretha's Ire. Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others, seek out greatness and you will be rewarded. Ask about the shaman. A twisted creature with great power. Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from camp in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering a sanctum. It is said that Hretha's Ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids can surely be stopped for good. And the Empire. Empire? What good is the Empire? Not but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. Let's begin. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos will not go in vain. He bows his head as his accent change is for the 18th time. May the gods bring you good fortune. All right. Encounter 1, Raiders Ambush.
In, the villain takes their time to bait their trap.
A
Be careful, lest they put you
I'm gonna
in
put you in your
place.
place, mister. A rustling behind you is all the warning that you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. 3 of frost, 1 frost trapper. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. And we have no equipment to use, except for our default sword and shield, but that should be enough here. Oh no, we start with the brigand's blades this time, that's right. So no shield. I'm ready. Give me this fame. What's your name? What's your name? A sharp knife quickly applied under the cover of night has long been the tool of footpads and criminals. Shield me. Get ready for that evasion. That's the evasion you're supposed to be ready for. These are not the ideal weapons to take down the northerners, but they will get the job done just the same. Okay, there goes our shield. I actually don't know what the tell is for being able to get the shield back. I think it's when the health bar of your companion glows yellow. Oh, what a whiff. Like, do we have it ready now? Well, we just got it. I don't know what caused it, dude, and that's okay. First off, could you get extremely torn, please? Thank you. Roll over here. Combat's still on the easy side so far, no question. But we're making it happen. We want to stay as close to high HP as possible, because there's many ways to lose HP unrelated to combat as well. You gain 2 fame. Search for spoils, dude. With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. Okay, so there's 2 good fortunes, 2 bad fortunes. I'm gonna go number 4. Ah, we lost 5 gold. Not that bad. As you search for valuables, one of the northerners grabs you with his last breath. He runs his blade into your side. And it stabs us right in the pouch, I guess. Distressed damsel.
Does honor bend to pragmatism?
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? We will try to assist her. 3 dice to hit a 14 is pretty tough.
Dice are a constant reminder of death.
We need a 9. So we need a 4 and a 5 or better.
No, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted.
Oh, we were actually pretty close. So we failed this one.
Touch of life.
Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all of your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. 3 of greed. Ah, well. You know, more combat, honestly, is probably a good thing for me. 14's tough to hit. I wonder if there's other companions that give you, like, more dice or something like that. Dude, the riposte is pretty sick. It gives you, like, all the damage of your super. Oh, God, I messed that one up real bad. It gives you essentially all the damage from your super on your next attack. Now, that might look like I did it pretty well because I did it pretty fast, but it's just like the rap game, you know? It's not about who raps fastest most of the time. It's about who raps best or has the best production. We lost a lot of HP there that I'm not too pleased with. We definitely are getting over a 9. Look, that's what we needed before, dude.
A win here.
646
for your challenge.
You gain 4 fame, and you find some food amongst their possessions. There's 3 extra food. 7. We got 10 food from that encounter. That was amazing. Market
Here's a token
thief
for you, if you can earn it.
The market bazaar is a hive of activity. 3rd time's the charm. Traders from across the lands call out to passers-by to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded steps, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. He stole 20 of my 5 gold. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. I'm watching it. I'm not gonna say that I saw it. I think that's confirmation bias, but I'm very happy. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they negotiate the crowd. With the thief almost at arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples in an attempt to hinder you. I'm going number 3. No! The apples roll across the ground in front of you and you lose your footing and land squarely on your back. The thief gets away. Dude, the token is not possible. Platinum card. Greetings, fellow traveler. A cheerful fellow, clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat, passes you on the road one day. Let me tell you, well, he's a traveler. Let me tell you, your outfit, it's exquisite. I should know, I almost wore the exact thing today. He pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. All right, we don't know what that means necessarily, but welcome to the room, Tomo. Let's go to the King's Road.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Continue to the next village. Dusk falls as you continue your quest. 6 fame. What do we need? We need 20. A village burns.
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame.
A storm brews as you arrive at Brayton and find it under attack from the raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help us, we must stop these savages before all is lost." You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Unfortunately... Wait, no, we totally do have other equipment. We're against Northerners this time, so let's try to use our sword and shield combo. And I gotta admit, took a couple of lumps in the last battle, so I'm gonna try to get back to the perfect meta here. Always, always, always start with a little shield action. Remember, they got 2-hit combos. Don't kill the farmers, dude. They might give me extra fame. Also, they're wonderful people, just noble and doing their job down here, so don't forget about that portion of it. But also, I need that fame so I can wield the sacred hammer of door breaking. Yes, Ruka, I will allow you in a moment, my friend. No. The farmers are doing fine, dude. One of the farmers is also a musketeer, which is sweet. Okay, I dropped the ball. I was doing fine. Give me the shield, please. Thank you, sir. That's what we're looking for, something like this. Not quite dead, but probably close. And then you have no legs to stand on, my friend. Lovely. All right. Ruka, you don't want to come in? Apparently not. That won't be necessary. A village burns. We gain a piece of equipment. Add +2 to your final score during dice gambits.
Every gambler loses eventually, even when the deck is stacked in their favor.
Dude, that's a sick card. +2 to the final score is gonna help us out on a lot of those close dice rolls. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. Thank you, hero, they cry. You saved our people. But sadly, our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. 4 fame. And 5 food. And, okay, so we got 10 food. It's not the time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Turin. They point further south down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. Or maybe with like a little delay. Alright, so we can do like a little loop here. We know where we have to exit. Distressed damsel. Again!
My carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage. Well, you know what? I'm gonna beat the dice roll this time thanks to my my gambler's ring. Exactly. 664 again. Thank you, the woman says, as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this token, or please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 10 life. 20 life. Good lord. And 2 fame. So I guess maybe she's not always evil. Maybe it's like an internal dice roll or something.
Use the Empire to provide the fodder for your own challenges. I understand.
You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you come to me for help, he says with a knowing grin. Tell me, who are you hunting? I'll see what I can find in the vault of contraband items. We are fighting Northerners. You explain how the Northerners have come to your attention. I think I have just the thing, he comments, heading into the vault. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. 100%. Oh, I could get in a lot of trouble if anyone finds out I took it from the vault. I'll have it sent to you when I can. So maybe that means this will be the first equipment item we get, if we get equipment. That's cool. The dealer moves the card to the top of the equipment deck. Neat mechanic. Distressed damsel? Yo, we need to put more encounters in this, dude. So we start with 11. I gotta... Because we have Gambler's Jewel, we're already at 8. Which means this only has to be a 4 or better. No, wait. Yeah, no, actually that's correct. A 4 or better will do it. Which is a 50% chance, and I think that's about as good as it gets. Let's go. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 10 gold. I like it. 10 gold. I like it. 2 more fame. Dude, we're crushing this one. Friendly innkeeper.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
As night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide to the savior of the Rusty Razor? Heal, buy a meal, or rest? What do you require? Well, quite frankly, nothing, so let's discuss the latest rumors. The innkeeper tells you that the recent cheese festival has kept the inn busy and his coffers full. Okay, you know what? I think that's the last time we need to put the friendly innkeeper in the deck. General store. Okay, don't sell Hreda's Ire, although I would love to know what happens. Brigand's Blade also has a token for something. We don't know what it is yet. Let's see if we can buy equipment. Certainly can't afford it. 100 gold for Exquisite Blade. Alright, we will just leave then. Uneventful middle of the game here, or middle of the mission. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die! I will attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you, because on average, we probably get hit once per combat instance, and the enemies get hit about 80 times. We shouldn't be using Winter's Bane, though. We should be using the Thief Brigand's Blade, but so be it. Should still get the job done. Run. I want to get armor for the first time ever. I know we're wearing like base armor. I was just hopeful there's like passive armor, or armor that has passive effects, I should say. I just want this guy to go, then we'll hit him with that bad boy right there. I think we're looking at a perfect performance here, or a polished Polish performance, if you will. I don't see this guy putting up too much of a threat. Oh, there's still one more. With all due respect, I don't even need the shield. With the cowards subdued, the thugs plead for their lives. Please, for pity's sake, we gotta give him like a pathetic voice. Please, for pity's sake, we only want to feed our families. What else would you have us do? Demand they give you their spoils, let them go free, or give them 10 gold and let them go free. Look, I'm role-playing a good man, but I would never give them 10 gold and let them go free. I think that incentivizes their habits. I will let them go free with the threat of violence over their heads, though. Thank you, adventurer. We will spread word of your mercy. 18 fame. And we didn't lose any resources in the process. And we'll continue to the next village. Dusk falls as you continue your quest.
Actions, of course, have consequences.
You arrive...
think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
You arrive at Turin to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help, we must stop these savages before all is lost." You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. I'm still feeling the combat, but I gotta admit, in Hand of Fate 2, like Hand of Fate 1, I am also very much like, please give me more of the board stuff. The board stuff is cool. The combat is better. Okay, we got attacked from 2 different sides there. That's unfair, and I don't respect it. The combat stuff is fine, and I'm hopeful that we'll see a little bit more variety in enemy types. They introduced a lot of them very quickly. But could use a little invigoration. You know what else would do it? New weapon types. That's why I want all these tokens, so I can get the card infusions. Farmers are close to death. No, you will not destroy the farmer. Heard me, leave the farmer. I need the fame. That's fine, I can live with it. I shouldn't have taken the damage, but I need that fame. And by need, I mean I need literally 2 of it, but I'd feel bad if I let the farmer die for no reason, so sue me, okay? 10 max life. Pretty good. And we can now wield Predecessor.
Yours to use.
It's a plat card. Hopefully, I'm assuming we get it for beating this mission. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. "Thank you, hero," they cry. "You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude." We're up to 22 fame and 23 food. Worthy hero.
You are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The
You
raiders will hide from you no longer.
You turn Predecessor over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less or you have a newfound strength, but either way you can now wield the mighty hammer. Malaclips looks on in awe. "Wow, that would earn a pretty penny at the markets, but first let's use it to break the barrier to the northern raiders' camp, slay the shaman, and stop the raids once and for all." The sanctum. Remembering the Elder of Talos' instruction, you set out towards the sanctum of the shaman. Alright. Deep water.
A vampire cannot cross running water. These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Blight Terror and Steel Muskets. So we've leaped into we've leapt into the river before. It's actually too easy. I think we should stand and fight, and then we'll see what the other side of deep water is, because we might never need to put deep water in our deck ever again. And honestly, rolling a 10 on 3 dice with 2 rerolls and a +2 modifier no matter what, pretty likely gonna happen. So let's get a little preview of Predecessor here. Looks like a Reinhardt weapon. Or a bongo. Bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity. So it has a bonus to bash, which is just doing gangbusters right now, dude. Left, actually the strongest weapon I've ever seen. This is going to destroy. Don't even touch my companion, dude. You stand no chance. Look at how far his helmet went. Predecessor is now my desire. Might be Haritha. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. 4 fame. And a piece of equipment. Exquisite blade.
A perfect showpiece. Barely usable in combat.
So it's barely usable in combat. However, I don't want to equip it. While ineffective in combat, this item is very valuable. So if we can sell it, we'll get a lot out of it. Probably a little late for that to be useful on this mission, but so be it. Malaclips's problem. It's our moment. You know we've gone through this many times. Give him 10 gold. Then, eat the luminous flower. Then, beat the dice roll. 15, still not easy. We'll keep the 4. Maybe we shouldn't even keep the 4. This is where I need like a pen and a pad. So what's the average of 3 dice rolls? 10.5, and we're adding 2 to it. We need to average 4 1/3. And this is not 4 1/3, so I think we're gonna re-roll all 3. Just a little back of the napkin. Hopefully I was roughly on the right track, and we... Dude, Malaclips, I'm sorry, dude.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Me too, dude. And that token goes back into the ether, never to be seen again. With no idea of the lay of the land, you know not what lies ahead of you. This card provides the best results when surrounding encounters are already revealed. Well, 2 of them are. Open wilds. Probably good. The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. In a bed of river, you find some discarded coins. 10 gold. I can live with it. We'll obviously explore everything. General store. So it feels like you should sell the exquisite blade. We don't want it, and it's worth a ton of money. We don't really need anything else, but I think we might as well buy it just to learn, like, I think we might as well buy all of this if we can, just to learn about what they do. So we'll start with the ruby ring. Gain plus 10 max life when you have more blessings than curses. We've never seen it before. We've never seen Valiant Aegis before. Defend adds plus 1 to weapon charge. Every 3rd step does not consume food, but its defense is very low. However, defending adds to our combo. Okay, I kind of like it. Again, I don't think you get anything for taking the money with you, so we'll just take the ruby ring, and then
Valuable for purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
Buy the Valiant Aegis. We probably won't have enough for the billy clubs, and that's life, dude. Let's leave. Certainly don't need food.
If you fall
Raiders
in the trap
ambush.
once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. And we've got our final bit of combat. This one's a little bit more robust. 2 trappers, 3 northerners. And a good test of Hretha's ire here. Why did I buy the items? Well, just the idea that maybe if we buy them, we'll learn more information about them that we can use for, you know, future deck construction. It's probably not true. It seems like once you see them, you learn about the, you learn about the ability. Alright, so that's pretty sweet. We got over there in time to get a shield. I didn't get one to start the mission, so... And with nobody else to defend, I'm pretty sure that we got this, like, the easiest mission of all time. What do you want to do here, dude? You might be built like a buff, geriatric Macho Man Randy Savage, but against Hretha's ire, it provides you no respite, good sir. Search for spoils, absolutely. This was a terrible idea. We're already set. Give me number 1. 20 gold. So again, I don't think it does anything. We're gonna go back. Oh, we can't even go back to the general store. All right, sorry, my bad. We'll go to the sanctum. Boss fight.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you
It is
must
as the
face
Talos
it.
Elder said, Malaclips remarks. The shaman's sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Best you try that hammer. Use Hretha's ire. You raise Hretha's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that like a record baby, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
The Wanderer. He's our new companion, I guess. He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero. No, it's gotta be Sylvester Stallone, right? I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are more warriors here that we could kill. To defeat a snake, you gotta cut off its head, Adrian. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. So we got a trapper, a shaman, and 4 regular raiders. I have no idea what this dude's ability is, so I'm hoping we get that little hero shot. But we might get one of the mage instead, unless it's the same class that we've seen before. Whoa. Raid leader Gurda. Raid leaders are the front lines of the Northern Assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heal her allies, attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. Hey, I don't know what your ability is, but... He's going off. Perhaps there's friendly fire? Is that what they're trying to tell me there? Yo, she's gonna heal her allies, dude. We gotta dust this lady. I don't know what I did. Hopefully I've invigorated him in one way or another. You got her. Alright, mission over. That's one way to do it. Just button mash the boss until they die. The shaman's body writhes as the dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the traditions they have lost. This is supposed to be Sylvester Stallone. I'm gonna give him the Stallone voice again. We got Torbjorn the Wanderer. You now cleared a small part of the stain for my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend, Mickey. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck.
We've lost Malaclips forever, though.
More challenges before.
Not forever, maybe, but we've lost him for the next mission, it seems. For defeating the Shaman of the North, armor, ring, pious, armor again, and a helmet. We've never had a helmet that wasn't cursed. For defeating the Shaman, new encounters, fame and shame, watchtower, raiders ambush, bridge skirmish. We didn't see many of those. For proving yourself a worthy hero, Hretha's Ire. I will put that in a deck for sure. It is platty though. For befriending Kolbjorn, Clan Eyebright, which is I presume an encounter, and the Wanderer, which is a new companion. And for beating the Empress and defending all of the villages, another platinum. We're probably the best player of this game that's ever existed. Another mission down. And honestly, I'm looking...
Well, you understand
we got
the
more
basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
I'm looking forward to deck construction, to be honest with you, for our next ones. Because we just got a bunch of new cards. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. And the episodes, thanks for your support on Hand of Fate 2 so far, if you do enjoy them. First off, wonderful game. Check it out on Steam for yourself. I'm having a great time playing with it. There will be a link in the video description below. For now, if you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New episodes every single day until we hit that finale. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.